Walking through the streets of Warrandyte, I'm met with the lively essence of this small town. In a cozy corner cafe, the aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the air as I sit by the window, holding a warm cup that mirrors the comfort of the scene unfolding outside. People wander unhurriedly along the streets, while cars pass by at a gentle pace. Everything here feels orderly yet relaxed, as if this town exists in a world all its own, moving to a calm rhythm. Placing my cup down, I decide to leave this bustling street and head toward the river alone. I pass through gravel paths and a quiet parking lot, following the faint sound of water until I reach the Yarra River. The path here is narrow, paved with simple stones, and the rough wooden steps lead steadily downward, as though an invisible force is guiding me closer to the river. The muddy trails along the riverbank wend through untamed terrain, creating a sense of untouched wilderness. Standing under the towering eucalyptus trees, I am engulfed by the sound of rushing water, resonant and full. The river widens here, its current swift and powerful. Rocks protrude from the surface, splitting the water into foamy white crests. Although the shallow water doesn't seem too deep, the current carries an undeniable force, cautioning against any careless approach. Looking up, the tall eucalyptus trunks seem to pierce the sky as if halting the cloud's journey. By the riverside lies a fallen tree, its lifeless trunk washed by the current. This sight draws out a sigh from deep within me. While heaven and earth endure, our time here passes fleetingly. Life is short, while the river flows on, forever unbound. Standing beside these ceaseless waters, I cannot help but ask, what is the meaning of life? Why does time flow irreversibly like this river? Yet, as the river flows and clouds drift, such questions remain unanswered. A sudden bird call breaks the silence, pulling me back to the present. In the midst of this summer scene, I imagine laying down a blanket, bringing some food and reclining in the shade. Listening to the river's hum, the birds' chorus, and feeling the soft breeze, such a moment would surely be sublime. This beauty feels like Van Gogh's Provence or the ancient Taoist's sacred Zhongnan Mountain, a place where the soul finds rest. An unexpected clarity dawns on me. Since time, like the river, will flow on regardless, perhaps it's best to let go of such questions and appreciate the scene before me, just as I have been, listening to the water, watching the clouds, breathing in the scent of earth, finding joy in nature's simplicity. Turning back to the river's edge, I notice the old trees with their thick, weathered bark, etched deeply by time. These elder trees shed layers in slow decay, even as new growth unfurls with each season. The cycle of life, leaves turning from tender green to deep green, then fading to brittle yellow, plays on through each winter's frost, while fresh sprouts lie dormant, waiting for spring's call. Life passes from generation to generation, each individual marking a link in the chain, ensuring the cycle continues. The riverside path grows narrower, and I ascend a tiered wooden staircase to another parking lot. The trails are thoughtfully designed, allowing visitors to park and step into nature at any moment, as if the landscape here beckons us to linger and absorb its beauty. Near a quieter stretch of the river, a cluster of wild ducks and white-feathered ducks swim peacefully. On the gravel bank, several pigeons peck at seeds, drawing curious onlookers with cameras. Observing these creatures, I notice a few things. The brightness of a pigeon's feet often hints at its youth, while a duller shade indicates age. That pigeon strutting confidently at the front is likely female, and the one following closely behind might just be a male in courtship. Wild ducks, meanwhile, draw more attention as they descend from above, landing on the water with outstretched feet that skim the surface, trailing a lovely white ripple as they come to a graceful stop. Silently, I take a step back, leaving the space undisturbed for these feathered friends. Nearby, a sign catches my eye. It's an official notice from the local government introducing Clara Southern, a celebrated Australian landscape painter. The first female member of the Australian Artists Association, she not only painted prolifically, but also taught in various art schools with students spanning generations. Her work is widely collected and exhibited by public and private galleries, including Victoria's National Gallery. The sign displays a map of her favorite trails in Warrandyte, paths which, I realize with some joy, match the ones I have just walked. Visitors along the gravel path gradually grow in number. There are pairs of friends, mothers pushing strollers, and solitary travelers, each person captivated by the natural beauty around them. Like Clara Southern, they too seem drawn to this place's quiet charm, wandering and losing track of time. True beauty has a way of enchanting those with an artistic soul, just as Tahiti did for Gauguin, or the Fuchun River for Huang Gonglai. Perhaps in this sense, all true artists are a little enchanted, aren't they?
Very nice.